Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with a couple of Blitz games before I play any Rapid. Hello, Sparky. Um, did I stream yesterday? I must have. Yeah, I did for an hour. It wasn't a big turnout. So let's just get started with splits here. I had a very busy day today. Very busy. Let's go E4. Oh boy, French. A weird French. Let's just go really simple. I don't really like the knight on C3. Let's do a kingside castle. Yeah, I don't like this. Let's go A4 first. And yeah, I'm gonna go C4. He can do stuff on. Okay, do I want to start closing this in? Let's just make a move. There is no increment. This square is weak. E6, that is. We can maybe go here. He has F5, so maybe I should have played G3. Don't really want that, but I'm going to go here anyways, because now I can play G3. And I have G3, 8. Oh, he moved? Where did he go? He went there. I can go here. Let's do that and just see. He can go to H8. He doesn't, though. And he's got F4. Or F5. He has F5. I probably, okay. Weakness created. Queen H5, can I sack that? I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to do this and then play bishop E4, blockading his pawn. And he can hit me here, but I have F3. I don't think he's got a fork, so let's trade off the bad bishop. Do I want to take this knight? Yes, I do, because he'll be left with a bad... Well, so will I. But let's threaten it. Actually, I might have B4 in some cases, but not this case. Okay. Yeah, the knight is good. The knight is good. I'm going to move the king to the center now, because the center is closed. He could try to break with C6 eventually. It's going to be tough, though. So let's keep walking in the king to the center. I have B3 here, which should be okay. I still don't love the pin. I mean, maybe I should take the knight, but that's my good bishop. I could go H4. I don't know if G4 is a move, but I only have 90 seconds here. G4 takes. I don't like. Yeah, I don't want to take it. I could do nothing, but then he has G3. Yeah. I guess I could go G3. Then he could go here. Do I ever have... Okay, let's take with the bishop. I have to keep an eye on all this, and my queen can't move. Or else I'll have to take the knight. I might be ready to take the knight at this point, and then I could bring the bishop back here. I have more space. His bishop could go to H6, though. Okay, I'm just going to grab it. I might put the king here on E4. And I'm hitting H5 now with that move, which is funny. Okay, so where can he go? He did win a pawn. Okay, let's go here. He might want to trade queens. Hello, Abanoob. 59 seconds. I also don't have to, but I'm going to. Bishop can go here. But let's just play this first. So we can hold the fort. I have bishop C2 after. I always have bishop C2. Yeah, so I'll just go bishop C2 right away. Put the other rook on F1. And I think I have more play than he does, but he can maybe go C6 at some point. Yeah, I mean, he is up a pawn. Equal on the clock now. And he's Yeah, he needs to put the bishop on h6, I think. Meanwhile, what can I do here? King. Okay, let's just go here. I might put the king. I'll put the king on d5. He's down to 30 seconds. I'm going to do it. I mean, I probably shouldn't. I can put the other rook on a1. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we have access. We have access here. Look at that. Rook h4. We win the pawn. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Isn't she lovely? 15 seconds to my opponent. And we're going to grab this. I played this pretty well. I've got to say. Check. And this doesn't do anything. I'll probably just go behind the pawn. Put this bishop on d1. And then he flags. There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay. Drinking coffee at 9:30. So he played a random opening. Hello, Christian. I didn't like knight c3. Maybe I should always opt for knight f3 because the knight, it's like a d4 opening. The knight is often awkward on c3. Limits development and space acquisition. Like it's probably fine, but I just find that I eventually want to play c3 or c4. You know, and that's what I ended up doing. So I should be careful about playing knight c3, I think. And then I dropped a pawn somewhere. Did I already drop it? Wait, when did I drop a pawn? Was I never down a pawn? Whoops, I thought I was down a pawn. I was never down a pawn. Oh, here I was down a pawn. Yeah. But our pieces are more active here. And this is overextended. So, and I did end up grabbing it. Okay, and our king is nicely placed. Let's look at that with the engine quickly. This was game one, right? Yeah, game one, blitz. Let's see who we have. We have 1 viewer on Twitch and 6 on YouTube. Be nice if I got a new subscriber today. So that's the graph. I don't want to look at it too closely. I guess I'm just curious about knight c3. It's a 20 centipawn difference. Look at that. 20 centipawn difference. And it doesn't even want to play knight c3. How come it's not showing me a longer line? Does this not show longer lines? What? Is that broken? I click on the arrow and nothing happens. It only shows me a few moves. Well, that's annoying. What's the point of the line? It's too short, man. Let me see the whole line. Whoa, maybe not the whole line, but show me more than 4 moves. Is that a setting? It's not a setting. Yeah, I don't know. That's a little frustrating. Can't see deeper. You'd have to run engine on your computer. Oh wait, it is. Sorry. Now it's working. Now it's working. Okay, now it shows seven moves. Yeah, see, it never actually wants to play knight c3. And in this queen e2 line, sorry, wrong line. Oh, that's why it didn't do it. Yeah, see, this one, it doesn't show more than 4 moves. No, threads is the number of lines. I mean, no, sorry, threads is like the processor. Yeah, so it's kind of unfortunate, but you can at least see here the first like 4 moves. It's never wanting to play knight c3, and that's something I'm just realizing on my own, not even from the engine. Just it's the knight in just positions like these. The knight's awkward on c3. it controls important squares, but eventually you want to grab more space. If black turtles up, you know, like a hippo or whatever it's called, hedgehog, white needs to keep pushing, and it's kind of hard to do that with the knight on c3. I don't know. That's what I've noticed. So I could have improved there. And then here, I mean, it's a blitz game. Whoops, wrong line. Oh, h4? Really? h4 takes... Oh, do we have queen h5, I think. Here we have queen h5. There's a Sveshnikov trick there. So h4 is actually kind of interesting. Or bishop e3, and it might want to castle queenside. It doesn't say that. No, it wants to just attack here immediately. The knight's is already on c3, so... And we have 3 pieces developed. Maybe we can attack. I'm not going to look at everything, but I think knight c3. I think knight f3 is usually better than knight c3 in such generic positions. Okay. Bumbika from Serbia. Bumbika. Sounds like a female name. Let's castle right away. Here I have knight e4. Can I just go knight e4 here? Yeah. And then he can't do anything to stop this, right? Now? So I'm going to go b6 because if bishop d3, I want to protect that. Yeah, so now I take and then go bishop b7. There we go. So rook b1. Okay, he doesn't do that. Have to watch about this if d6. Yeah, so d6. I think I can go d6 here. D5. Okay, I think I can go d6. I'm not sure. He might have d5. No, I take it. I take it. Yeah. Okay, so just have to watch it. I got to keep an eye on e6 constantly. Okay. Okay, I will take, and then I don't know if I want to move this knight because it does some things. Do I have e5 here? Do I have e5? The opening's too interesting. It's too interesting. Oh, I don't know about that. I gotta make a move though. I don't know about this either because the queen... Oh, he can't give me a check. Rook d1. Uh-oh. Did I literally just drop that pawn? Oh my god. Okay. I told you. Oh no, it's e6. E6 I usually have trouble with. Well, that was pathetic. And I was really enjoying the opening. Rook g1. Rook d8. Okay, rook d8. Try to attack now. The opening was interesting. He's got this. The opening was too interesting for me. Okay, just make a move. G3 maybe. What did he do? A4? Okay, this is protected by the rook. Okay, can I push? Go here. What did he do? He pushed. Okay, I have no time. Okay, we'll attack. This bishop can open up. This is not a threat. Here, takes check. Go this way. I might have bishop c8. So to go here. Oh man, I'm good. Rook f3. So but he can do nothing. He can do nothing. But I'm going to take the queen. What can he do? King h2? I take the queen. I'm going to flag though. The new Dizzy. Attacking Dizzy. Come on. Rook f3, man. Check. Check. Oh, I'm going to flag, eh? Yeah, 0.1. Yeah, too bad. Too bad. Too bad, too bad. I'm not going to... That was a time issue. Rook f3 was great. The opening was so interesting. I burned all my time in it. Sucks. Sucks to be me. Old and slow. When these knights are off, knight c3 might have been better. I don't really want to see g5, but he has a bad bishop. He shouldn't have let me open that. Okay, we'll go here. H4. So he's got to go back to f7. Can double it this way. Go here. Check. I'm not sure about this. He gets f4 for one thing. And he can also go rook g8. Rook g8 is annoying. I need to get this bishop into the game. That's the trade. Could threaten mate. Let's try. Ooh, okay, let's threaten mate. How did they stop it here? Oh, I thought I could take here. Shit. I'll drop this. I dropped this too. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, I hate losing. I don't like to lose. Damn, he beat me so effortlessly. Hate it. Ah. Damn it, man. But at least he beat me properly and not on the clock. So I'm curious, first of all, about knight c3. I have 7 on YouTube now, 2 on Twitch. I got to fight back. I don't want to lose. I shouldn't be losing to these positions. But yeah, I wonder if knight c3 was first of all, c4 was actually bad here. I think because he has queen d3. Yeah. So I need to prepare it. So that was an inaccuracy. I mean, and then I was curious about, instead of c4, I was curious about knight c3 here. Yeah, you could play knight c3. And then this was all good, and then h4 was actually a mistake because of knight h3. Or knight so it wants to go rook g3 and queen e2. I mean, who's doing that? So it wants to build things up. I don't know. That's weird to consider. Rook g3, queen e2. That's what the computer wants to do, though. I think it's really, it just doesn't want the knight to go to f4. I think that's really what it is. And h4 allows that. And then here, it wants me to come back. Oh, I think the knight's trapped. Yeah, I didn't see that. I had a minute here. Knight is trapped. And again, I think the knight's going to end up being trapped. And then here, I mean, I had a minute on the clock. Yeah, the evaluation is being harsh here. It's a 30 centibond difference. I had to play knight f1. Apparently, we can hold here, bishop d2. Computer says we can hold, but this is... Well, he does have a bad bishop still, and we're controlling his escape route. I guess that's the point. But yeah, I dropped a pawn there, really. I forgot that this was weak. I mean, it was a bullet game here. And then the game before that, I don't think I analyzed that. Well, because this one I was winning. Obviously, I just got low on the clock. Actually, I played this game. I played really well in that one. Oh, I hate losing. Dutch Bird. Dutch Bird is his name. I'm a Dutch Bird. I dropped a pawn there. Whoops. Too late. Fuck me, eh? Oh, blind. Just down a piece here. Just down a piece. Ah, damn it. I just lose. I just can't win it. I can never win a game. Ever, 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 ever. 3 losses in a row, man. Oof. I suck so bad. No windows I don't want to restart. He has rook g8. Yeah, he has rook g8 here. Oh, he can take an e4 too. So he played that quickly without, and then he has to think about it, eh? He can take, oh, I can't take on his own. Gonna have to play f3. Okay, it's gonna be 4 losses in a row. What's the point in playing online if you're gonna lose 100% of your games? Sorry, I'm so negative, but 4 losses in a row, it's not fun. Let me win once in a while, chess gods. Once in a blue moon. That's all I ask. This guy didn't even have to think. He spent 30 seconds the whole game. It's just frustrating losing 500 games in a row is not my idea of a good time. The matchups are supposed to be even, right? You're supposed to win half your games. You're supposed to win half your games. I'm not winning half my games. I'm losing 100% of my games. I think he meant to go here, or maybe he meant to go to D1. But I thought he should have went to D4. Yeah, I mean, see, he was 2172 a week ago. Thanks for the follow, Ryan. A week ago, 5 days ago, he was 2172. I'm playing these guys. It's so frustrating. I'm supposed to be playing rapid. Blitz was supposed to be a warm-up. I'm in a rabbit hole here, chasing lost rating. Not healthy. Ooh, thanks for the Prime sub. I'll try to wine less now. What is this? This center. Oh, and thanks for the sub. Oh, wait. On YouTube as well. Thanks for all of that, Ryan Shaw. Oh, I'm distracted. It's Queen A5. This is a weird opening. He's throwing me off. He's definitely throwing me off here. In fact, I'm so thrown off. I am going to go for a queen trade because I'm rattled here. I don't know what's going on. Guess I'm going to go for a Fianchetto, but yeah, he really confused me with that opening. E4 is not... Ooh, I could take that, but he'll have the bishop pair. It's not quite enough for me to want to trade. And he's moved. Okay, I want to go rook c8. So let's go d6. Move the bishop somewhere, maybe here. He's got b3 though, Maroczy bind. Okay, let's just go here. It's blitz. It's blitz. But yeah, b3 is going to happen. He doesn't, so he gives me the pawn. I think I can take it. Okay, so we want a pawn. He has to move the rook. Rook c8 again. Could ask him a question with h6, but let's put the rook on c8. Open file, semi-open file. It's an open file. h6, just ask him a question, what he wants to do. Oh, wait, we had a discovery. I might have had a... I could have taken the pawn, I think. Okay, I can win a pawn here. So I'll take the pawn. Okay, so we're up 2 pawns. Oh, he gets a pawn back. I can trap him here. Look at that. Oh, he's got b4. So, okay, so this will all work out equal. He'll get a pawn. I'll get a pawn. I don't have any passed pawns on the b file anymore. He's trying to trap me. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. I could... Ooh, do I have e5? Yeah, it's... I also could have just moved the rook. Okay, let's just take that. A minute on the clock. Push him. He takes... Okay, so let's defend. He's going to create Luft now. Yeah. And he's going to get one of these pawns. Let's bring in the king. And defend that 52 seconds. Don't know what he's doing there. Let's bring in the king here. I think he wanted to put the rook on d5. That's indeed... Okay, so he will get that trade. Okay, so this... Okay, but he's going to flag me now because he's up a minute. This is the theoretical draw, but he's going to flag because that's what people do. That's what people do. Okay. Oh, feels good. The stupid flaggers, man. Gotta kill the flaggers. Gotta kill the flaggers. Gotta kill the flaggers. Okay, calm down. Feels good to kill the flaggers, so. Don't know if my neighbors can hear me. I got my windows open. But yeah, thanks for the subs, Ryan, and the Prime. Actually, maybe you didn't sub on YouTube. It might have been just Twitch, but I appreciate the Prime sub on Twitch. Okay, I'm still in the red on Blitz today, but maybe I should end it. I should probably go to Rapid now because I'm a little bit toxic right now. But this threw me off. For some, like Queen A4 couldn't be good. This is basically like almost like a inverted Scandinavian now. But it just threw me off too much. If I play like D6, I'm probably good after D6, but he threw me off. So I just went for this trade. He got this Moxie bind set up, but he dropped a pawn early on. I think he had to play B3, maybe knight D2. And then I was going to keep putting pressure. Eventually, he's got to play B3, I think. And I was just going to, play that idea, but he dropped a pawn. And then this got kind of complicated when I took on A2. Oh, wait, earlier I thought I might have had a discovery after on this knight. Once he played B4, so take. Yeah, so maybe here. No, that wouldn't work. No, so I didn't have a discovery. No, here. So, yeah, I think. Oh, maybe I could have played Rook A2. No. I think this was good. And with E5, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe Rook C4, but then he's going to win a pawn. So, no, I think I played this fairly well. And now, yeah, it's just equal. Yeah, but then I mean, I'm not mad at my opponent because we're playing 3-0, and so it's his right, and you could say his duty to flag me here. But I lose the vast majority of my games. Not all of them, but the vast majority through getting flagged. Thanks for the follow, David. Appreciate it. And so it's just good to punish flaggers. Now, if I was white here and I had more time than my opponent, yes, I'll try to flag as well. So that's why I don't blame my opponent, but it still just feels good to punish him and to beat him on the position low on the clock in a completely equal endgame. But it was damn close. I was lucky, first of all, that this turned out to be check when I promoted here. It's still winning because I can recapture the rook, but this just makes my job easier. I probably would have flagged otherwise. Yeah. I'm not going to look at that one with the engine. Yeah, I better go to Rapid. It's the right thing to do, even though I'm in the red on Blitz. Because that was the plan. We have to continue the plan. Ooh, this guy's high RD, I think. No, it's, his rating is scary. His rating's all over the place. 2240, and then, okay, it's not that bad. Whoops, where's the game? So I can take a move. 6 seconds to move. Let's go F4. No, but I will blame my opponent a lot of time. Like, rook again. Okay, hang on. I think we go D4 here. Yeah, the idea is to go D5. And it works. Yeah, so he just wasted a tempo. Nice. And then I guess I'm just going to play e3. Makes sense, right? You could argue g3. Bishop here, just queen d6. So he's going to spend tempo. Take. Can have this later. Yeah, I think I can go bishop e5. Let's try it. If he takes on f3, I take on c6. h5. I just have h3 here, or I take there and then h3. So this, yeah, I'm just going to grab that. Don't have to ask me twice. And then h3 he goes here. Then I have this, and then g4 maybe. And because he didn't play e6, I don't have to worry about queen h4 stuff. Okay, so he can put the knight on e4, but I don't see what it does. Yeah, I don't see what it does. So I think I'm just going to castle here while I can. E6, I presume. It's the only move that makes any sense to me. Maybe c5. Okay, so knight d2. He's got f5. I'm fine to trade there. Yeah, f5 I take. And the pawn structure should favor white here. We do have a bad bishop though. And black has a good bishop. So probably it's equal. We have the better pawn structure, but bad bishop versus good bishop. We have better development. So I think white has like the tiniest edge. c4. I like c4, so let's play it. Threatening c5. I think I can pre-move this. Yeah, so I guess he doesn't have much better than castles. Maybe c5? He might have had c5. Okay, so this is looking better. What's the plan now? Do we hunt these pawns? Is f5 an idea? Well, I don't think so. I'd love to trade bishops. I could break things later with e4. I don't want to do it right now, because then d4 becomes weak. g4, this seems too artificial. This is my problem, is this bishop. Bishop here, like, I don't know. You can start doubling up. I don't know how to play this. How do I play this? I attack this pawn? Yeah, I think we have to reroute. I'm going to bring the queen back. I'm going to go to threaten a6, because then only his queen can defend c6, and only you can prevent forest fires. Then I don't know how I attack it again, but this is my only idea at the moment. And before I flag, might as well throw out an idea. We have 10 viewers on YouTube now and 6 on Twitch. I am multi-streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and YouTube Vertical. It's 10 p.m. where I am on the Pacific Coast. I have very limited time to play chess. Pretty much I only play chess while I stream. Oh, I didn't consider that. That's the problem with that is I can fix it on a dark square, and then I can just keep attacking it. And I'm going to do that. Now, you could argue b2 is weak, but I can just go bishop c3. You see, he's going to have to defend this because his bishop can't go there. So he's going to have to bring the queen to defend. And then so so let's just do this first. So the queen is going to have to babysit. And so this bishop will effectively cancel out this rook. Okay. Yeah. So this is looking nice. I can do this. Oh, so here, rook here. And then not much. Could go g4. I'm going to go g4 here. It's unnecessary because there is a weakness on a5 and c6 again. This is, I mean, so he's got three weaknesses for black. You could argue a4 is a weakness for me. I would accept that argument. But it's not nearly the same as any of his 3 pawns. This is kind of reaching to call it a weakness. He doesn't have a light squared bishop or a knight to attack it. I'm not 100% sure about the g4. As I say, it's unnecessary. I could poke and prod here, like queen c2, rook a3, rook b3, but I'm not sure how we continue after that. Yeah, I could attack here. But then there's takes, and then push, which I don't want. This is dangerous. Dangerously close to a draw. Is this a threat? Not at the moment, it's not. b4 is interesting as well, but I'm scared to play it. Maybe I don't have better than a draw here. Okay, I'll close it. I don't know how to win, so I'll just go for the draw. I don't White should be better here. I don't know how to push for the win. We're very close with attacking this, but I don't know how to add in a third attacker. I'd have to like try to break it and have some continuation. That's interesting. Could go king f2. But then no. Should go here. For sure. That's 100% the move. I can't afford to trade queens here. And now these are glued to the a5 pawn. So rook b3 again. We could trade rooks. What's he doing? I don't know what he's doing there. He just wants to stop rook b3. Okay, I could improve the king. I could put the queen on c1 and there's still rook b3 there. Then, yeah, that is almost, it should still be equal though. But that would build upon our advantage. That would build upon our advantage. So yeah, rook a3 here. It's just trying to trade one pair of rooks off. He's not going to let me, but this shouldn't hurt to try. Uh, does he have that? Okay. Just make a move. Oh, he's got queen c4. It doesn't do anything except then he's got rook b3. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, but can I take a5 at the end in some lines? Rook c1. Rook here. No, I'm not sure. Okay, but I don't want to let this happen. So how do I deal with that? Okay, yeah, because I don't like this. Do I have queen e2? Yeah, I have queen e2. That's what I should have played instead of h5. Can I still play queen e2 after that? Queen c4, queen e2. See, that's annoying. Queen e2. Rook here. Think I can play it. Okay, should be back to a draw. He's got to put a rook here. Oh, he wants to take on b2. Yeah, I could put, like, I can do this. Put the king on c2. ASAP. And then a rook on b1. After I do that, could I ever get b4 in? I could. I could go rook b1, b4. But, so I'll just go there. Just scare him. I could also go rook b3 now. Which I'm going to do. And then do I want to trade off? Yeah, he can't. He's got to go king. He's got to go here. Or he can trade, but I think he should go king c8. Yeah, because now he's got to babysit this. He should have went king c8 last move, I think. So b4. Okay, take with the rook. Or maybe I could take with the bishop. I have discoveries. But not a good discovery. The problem is, oh, then I have to go king b3. Okay, making progress, slow progress. 14 viewers on YouTube now. And 6 on Twitch. Sorry if that's annoying when I keep repeating that every 10 minutes. I just like to keep an eye on it. Okay, equal clock. You know, he has double pawns, so we have like the tiniest, tiny of edges. I don't see how. Yeah, I don't see how I'm going to ever do anything here. I don't want to open this up. He gets too much play. Same thing here. So I never want to touch these. Ever. So all focus is here on the queen side. Could bring the rook back. Okay, let's just go here for now. It should be a draw though. I don't think he can ever force this open. Okay, he's offering this trade. Hello, Joshua. So let me think. So like takes. Get the king up. I don't see how I'm ever going to make any progress there. Ever. Yeah, and so he just wants to, yeah, this forces the rooks off. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I should have moved the rook back. Okay. But he's up on the clock. Okay, might as well just drive his king back. I can't see myself making progress here. Yeah. Could I go here and then push? That's interesting. That is interesting. Takes. Okay, then I'm going to come back here. Take this out, and then I'll stay on this diagonal. Yeah, and this should putter out to a draw. I don't think he can break. Just, yeah, go back and forth here. I could put the bishop here and then bring the king all the way back. There might be a win there. You know, I put the bishop here. And then because he can't infiltrate, I put the king here, bishop h4. But I still can't do anything there. Yeah, so actually I should have went here last move. That was a mistake. Yeah. This is a draw though. I wonder if I can. This is interesting. Oh, I'm not threatening anything. Take. There's almost a win with bishop a5, but he offered the draw. Yeah, there's almost a win here. Bishop a5 and then like going to b6. But he doesn't have to take it. And he might have this too. Bishop a5, and then I looked at taking, but it's not enough. Hello, bouncing across. And I was low on the clock, but like if I go bishop b6, yeah, he just doesn't have to take it. It just feels bad because he's got the double pawns, you know, and it's same color bishops. But there's no way forward here, I don't think. Possibly here before I allowed him to trade rooks. If I brought the rook back, but even then he can probably draw. Yeah, I don't think I appreciated my bad bishop. Like maybe I should have kept a knight on the board. But I saw this and this looked good. Yeah, I'm curious what the computer will suggest. Of course, I made a conscious decision to close the position down here. But yeah, let's see what the computer has to say. Survey says 15 on YouTube, 5 on Twitch. I mean, drawing at 2185 isn't bad, but I'd rather win. And we drew with the bird, so that's another little bonus mark. Ooh, look at that. Holy shit. 11 center pawn loss for both sides. I mean, it was a pretty dead position, but still. Just a one inaccuracy, but 98%, no, 95 overall. But yeah, there was a little, looks like there was a little something out of the opening that could have been improved. But yeah, very equal position or game. So let me refresh because the engine never works. Yeah, so E5 is the best, or, oh wait, sorry, D5 is the best move, but no, E5 is the best move. I don't even, oh yeah, I remember this. Okay. So yeah, I went E5. So E3 is not bad. Computer's giving a tiny preference to C4, but you can play anything here. But yeah, coming up there is something the better. So it doesn't want to take, hey? I mean, we are giving up an important bishop with this structure because we're left with a really, truly bad bishop. But we do get to double these pawns, which I enjoy. So it's not a mistake, but it is inaccuracy. Computer is suggesting bishop D2. Sorry, bishop D2. I think this is just a waiting move. It seems to really just want C4. So C4, let's just say queen D6. And castles A6. Okay, here there's C5, bishop A4. So it wants to play like this. So yeah, it really does not want to give up this bishop. It's too important of a bishop. Don't know what the plans are for the dark squared bishop. So that's for me personally, this is confusing. I mean, I understand it if my logic is right, that we're just giving up a very important bishop in this position because of these pawns. But my main aim in the bird is to double these C pawns like a reverse Nimzo. So that seems to be the crucial move this game. Okay. So ultimately it was an inaccuracy. It wasn't a blunder. Seeing where outside could have done better. Wait until they force me to take it? No, because the point is I wanted to, if I wait, then they can avoid the double pawns. That's you know, like if I castle, for example, if I castle, it's queen D6, right? So it's now or never if I want to double the pawns. But the computer wants to never take it. Computer wants to never take it. I'm trying to see what else I could have done better, but I don't know if there was anything. If we like, it is +1 though. A4 was good. I mean, this was definitely a decision. G5. It does take away some of our chances. But I don't think it's, yeah. Okay, it didn't, okay, queen D2, there's a shift in eval. It's suggesting to take, so trade queens. And then there are lots of moves, but one idea is rook FB1. And then I assume B4, so rook B8. Improve the king a little bit. So he improves his king, we get some space. He just shuffles his pieces. See, it's equal. Yeah, so wait, where did the yeah, computer doesn't know what it wants. Yeah, see, now it's equal. The computer's wrong. It's just equal. It's 0.9, give it a second, it's equal. See? Yeah, it's just, and then here it's got probably equal to. Well, no, G5. So G5, yeah, I thought about it. So I think G5 is really where I needed to keep the tension if I wanted to play for a win. Because it gives me the slightest of options. The slightest. I don't love this position though. Yeah, I don't know how much like the light square bishop would have really helped, but maybe if I had it and then I can go like G4, for example, maybe there's some options. I don't know. I don't like positions that are where it seems like it's like there's nothing to play for. I hate that. So I want to avoid that at all costs. And even though I'm not an aggressive player, I don't like positions where, yeah, if your opponent just plays half decently, they can draw. I don't like that. Just trying to see what else I could have done. I mean, the queen trade, maybe I shouldn't have done the queen trade. Hello, GT fan. Why do people ask that question? Why do yeah, no, and it just fizzled out to a draw. Yeah, so really, honestly, the only thing that I took away from this game, maybe more than one, but even though we normally want to double these pawns, the fact that we have these fixed pawns on d4, e3, f4, probably don't want to give up our only active bishop or piece even. And then g5 was a choice. It was a very conscious choice. I could have kept the tension a bit, and it would have given me not much more to play with, but a little bit more is anything. And then here as well, like maybe I shouldn't have traded queens. Again, I don't think there's anything with the queens on, but yeah. Okay, let me play another one. Kind of a frustrating game because didn't really make a mistake. Okay, 2140 opponent, 1-year-old account. Let's Dutch it up. $8,000 games. He has 13,000, almost 14,000 games, and he just signed up a year ago. I wish I had that much time. C or F4 is very interesting. Don't know if I want to double these up. Knight's coming to F3. Then we can go here. That's very, very interesting. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time. I mean, 94 is dangerous, so yeah, I probably want to put a pawn here. Is d5 a move? I think so. I don't think he has e4, right? Takes e4. I think I'm okay there. So yeah, d5, if c5. My light squared bishop ain't so happy. But I'm gonna play d5 here. So it could be like a stone wall. And after I castle, I can do this little snaky maneuver. I think the only other in stonewall positions, I think you can put on a6. These are the two options for the bad bishop. Yeah, in this case, it might be better on a6. Yeah, e3. So should I castle now? I think I'm going to castle, open up the e file. And then I might go knight b d7. Or no, this is probably better. Queen e1, queen e8. threatening knight e4. There's of course there's knight ge2, but then this hangs. Okay, so yeah, let's just go here. So what can he do? Queen e2. Queen e2. I still have knight e4. Yeah, I think I played this pretty well. 13 on YouTube. 8 on Twitch. Haven't seen 8. 8's the highest I've had in a while on Twitch. I have this physical chess book that I try to read in the evening before bed, but it's so boring. I can only handle a few pages every few days. Okay, so I have this Zwischenzug. It's a free pawn. I think I should just take the free pawn. So I'm going to take the free pawn. And then I'll, depending what he does. Now, if he does go queen e2, I can go check. No, I think I'm going to take the queen. Okay. And then, oh crap, there's king takes. I blundered. Shit. I should have taken here last move. Oh, I hate myself. Oh, I'm lucky. I'm lucky. I don't deserve this. I did not deserve that. He should have went king takes e2, delayed bomb cloud. Hello, Karen C. You've had to switch to Twitch. Your YouTube chat won't work. Interesting. Maybe you're muted or something. Yeah, he could have went king takes e2. Got his pawn back. Okay, okay, so I could dominate the knight, so I don't even have to think about it. And this is could be weak anyways. So let's play that without further ado. Although I just realized I killed my light squared bishop. Yeah. So I don't know what I'm doing with the light squared bishop. At least I'm up a pawn. But this bishop is unhappy. That's my good bishop. Let's learn from the previous game and not give it up. So this makes sense to me, just controlling an active square. Active square, like important square, key square is what I mean. Not even, key square is the wrong word. An important square. But what do we do about this bishop? I don't want to go to a6 anymore because c6 is a liability. You know, if I push pawns, he can start harassing. Okay. This is defended. So let's just, I'm actually going to go g6 because I think I might have to ultimately put this bishop on. It frees up my pieces. Okay, so trades are decent for me. He could sack the exchange for some play. Don't know what I'm doing with this knight. Okay, I'm gonna, because the rook is awkwardly placed, I will offer a trade here. Again, we're up a pawn, so we have the luxury of trading at our leisure. And then I'm thinking king f7 here. And then look at that. So I still have the problem of my light squared bishop, but again, we're up a pawn. Yeah, so actually I'm threatening f4 too. Yeah, he could, okay. Okay, I don't know what he's going to do after that, but let's bring in the knight and then activate our rook. Yeah, he can try for play. Rook could go to h8 later. Now I could do this. I could, but the knight wants to continue its journey. I feel he could go to a6 as well, but that's probably not great for him. So what do I want this knight? Yeah, so let's go here. Open Sesame. This knight is the only protector of f4. Still worried, wondering what I'm going to do about my light squared bishop, though. That's the only annoyance that I have. Hello, Bishnu. 6-7. Wow. We have the bishop pair, but okay. So what? That seems like an opportunity. Okay, I've got this. There's g3. Only move, right? g3. Can I put a rook h4? g3 again. f5, c5. Opens up my light squared bishop. Creates an Isolani. Do I want to trade rooks? I'm open to trading rooks. I don't. There could be a mistake. Let's just go here. Yeah, but I have c5. I don't want to create an isolated pawn, especially when he has two knights to easily outpost one of them on it, to station one of them on it. But I need to open up lines for my bishops. At least my light squared bishop. Because it's not pulling its weight. It's doing absolutely nothing. What good are your pieces if they're not doing anything? This bishop is doing 0. Okay, minority attack is maybe his plan. Or he heard me say c5. This could let c5 be played. Okay, let's go here. If he takes, I take it with the rook. If he ignores it, I don't know. And I'm getting low in the clock. Yeah, b4 preventing c5. b6 maybe. Can I force it? b6 c5. Take. Yeah, can I do this? Well, now that he didn't play b4, can I just push? Yeah, he can get an active piece, but yeah, let's do this. Oh wait, can he take here? Yeah, I blundered. Yeah, I blundered. Shit. Second mistake. I should have played b6. I got okay, whatever. Okay, he blundered. Everybody blunders. Okay, c4 now. Forces a trade. Okay, I'm lucky. Yeah, so I made 2 little mistakes in the game. So I'll take with the rook. Pie on the board. Pie on the clock. Not the board. if b3, do I take here? No, I just take the pawn. What am I talking about? So I'm threatening this. I don't see the downside. He has a fork, but shouldn't be a problem. He let me get away with a lot this game. Oh, shit. Okay. He let me get away with a lot, but not everything. Oh boy. Okay, I get this at least. I'm lucky. I got so lucky this game. I am not afraid to admit it. I got very lucky. He let me get away with 2 mistakes. So here, takes, check. Is here. Go, check. I'm losing my focus, like my actual visual. My eyes are getting tired staring at the board. So it goes here. There's this check. So there's this. He attacks it. He might have got something here. These are very strong though. Is this a move? Still check. Push, check. Goes here. Okay, try this. I know I could have given. Oh wait, I could have done that. Okay. Yeah, so now he goes here. Yeah, so I'm going to have to take the pawn. No, I can come back for the draw. So he can flag me or take the draw. I don't deserve a win, so I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind. I made too many mistakes. I thought about taking the pawn and giving up the bishop, but it's too risky. And I was low on the clock. Too risky. Ooh. Yeah, I know. It's easy to say that. I thought about it. If I had more time, I would give it more consideration. But I was under a minute or around a minute at that point. And I already got away with like 2 or 3 mistakes. But who's got time to play 14,000 games in a year? Man, oh man. Like 36 rapid games? Holy shit. What's the average time of a rapid game, do you think? 15 minutes, right? So let me do the math. So 15 times 36 divided by 60. That's 9 hours of playing per day. Who's got that much time? I wish I had that much time to play chess. I think I would hopefully show improvement if I could play that. I mean, wow, he just plays so much. It's got to be a kid or somebody retired. Retired people have it easier than kids, even, I think. They have even more time than kids, I think. Congrats, Karen C. Next step, 2,000, right? Yeah, so it's too bad that I didn't win because I was just up a piece or whatever, or I was up like 2 pawns or something, but I made a couple of mistakes that he didn't see, so I'm definitely content with a draw. That was many moons ago bouncing across. No, I'm working all the time now. The only chess I play is on stream, so like 2 hours a day on average. So I liked how I played here, and then I learned my lesson from the previous game. Not trading off this. Well, we're not even getting double pawns, so I would never take the knight anyways. But yeah, so I won a pawn right out of the gate, and I think I played very well, but then there were a couple of little mistakes I made. I don't think we passed them yet. I think this was the first one. Because he could have taken my knight, I thought. Was it here? No. Yeah. Here I think he could have just taken the knight and then taken the pawn. So, although, I mean, I definitely get compensation. Actually, I could have taken with the rook. No, that was my whole plan. But still, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure if c5 was a mistake. It might have been okay. But there was at least one other mistake I made. I don't think it was around here. No, there was another one that I can't remember. At that point, I'm pretty sure there was something else I didn't like that what I offered him, what I allowed. Oh, you mean here? Yeah, here maybe I could take on d4. Yeah, there's check here. I can come back. Yeah, here I might have been able to take on d4. Ah. I mean, I was a bit low on the clock. But I'm okay with a draw. I got a point. I'll take my point. Looking at it with the engine now. 11 on YouTube. 4 on Twitch. Tuesday. Oh, I had a win at the end. There was a win. Oh my god, I was winning the whole time. I thought I was better, but for a lot of it, but okay, so first of all, I didn't like d5. It's giving white an edge. I thought, phew. Okay, maybe our light square bishop is really not great. So it wants to take first. I definitely thought about it. But I wasn't sure about it in this position. Yeah, e4 is very. Oh, yeah. It makes sense if you think about it though, because e4. So okay, because we don't have to worry about white playing at e4. He could do it with some work like e3, bishop d3, but it's gonna. Yeah, since he played f4 and this knight is gone, it's harder for white to play e4. So maybe I should have taken there. And then this was all good. So let me skip that. This was still good. Not the best move, but still winning. It prefers to take with the D pawn. I guess, do we have this? Bishop b5. What? Oh, then it wants to take on f4? Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Not the obvious in blitz, though. And then this was all good. So what did I have here? King D. Oh, I just assumed this was a hook mate. And I could have just come back a million different ways. Oh man. Yeah, my brain shuts off when I'm blowing the clock. I had 3 winning moves here. I just figured, okay, whatever. I totally misread that. Totally misread that. Okay, I play another one, but at least I didn't lose. Here we have a fake account. I can't play a fake account. That gets a block, and yeah, a block. They don't deserve games. 2 months old, a fake account. Block. Hopefully I don't get penalized now. I don't want to play these fake accounts. 8 months old fake account. But I can't keep blocking or I'll get punished by Lichess. But it's dumb. All these fake accounts. Opponent is loading up the engine here. Okay, there he goes. Okay, this one isn't too bad. It's 8 months old, but still new. Newish. It's not too bad. Okay, here we have the old Steinitz, I believe it's called. A lot of different ways that we can play against this. I used to face this all the time. But it's been a while because I've been playing the bird a lot. Can I pre-move this? Not necessarily the best pre-move to do. Okay, now in this line, do we cast a queenside? I think generally we do, but also rook d1 is good. Hello, Sun Tzu. I'm trying to remember. Normally I castle kingside. And then rook d1, and then e5 is a threat. But I think the computer likes to castle queenside. I think it likes to castle queenside here. Where do we put this bishop? Bishop e7. He moves the knight later. Maybe go to f4 here. That's the problem. Okay, I'm going to go to g5, I guess. Bishop e7. Yeah, I don't like it. But my memory is that the computer likes to castle queenside in these positions. Nothing wrong with castling kingside, but it's like 20 centimons better to do it this way. Okay, e5 now, maybe. Takes. I don't know if I have anything there. Okay, so e5. If c5, I just move the queen somewhere. Takes. I don't know. I'm playing it. I shouldn't overthink this. Actually, I can just take the queen. I think. Because he's got a check here. Takes. Yeah, I'm on the rook as well. Okay. Okay, this should be good, right? I just take and I'm up a piece. He's got a fork, but that's still good. Again, 2 minors for the rook. Although, yeah. Wait a second. Yeah. yeah. Okay, this should be good. And I'm on his rook too. So I can take here. I could also just come back and I'm just... But then he takes on e5. So what's better? Probably bishop h4. You have a pawn for the piece. This should be good. This game might put us back to 2100. Been a long time. But let's not celebrate yet. So he can take on e5 one of 3 ways. Rook takes might be best. Kind of a free double up. Maybe rook de1. Just Tradesville. I think I'm going to do that. Quick blunder check. Okay, now rook a e8. And I think I'll engage the trade. And then king d2. Could go king d2 first, but let's just get his rook pair disintegrated. And then king d2, threatening rook e1. Yeah, I think you just got to be a little careful, you know. Can't be too careful. Yeah, so it's threatening rook e1. Maybe I go h3 first so he doesn't take on h2. F3 is actually kind of nice too. It might even be better. Bishop can exit. Yeah, so F3 I'm thinking. Oh, but then he can do stuff on E3. Which I'd rather not allow. So I'm thinking H3 here. There could be stuff where my bishop gets into some trouble, but I think I'm okay. Let's not spend too much time on it. Quick blunder check. And execute. Okay, so I think he has to go to h6 now. And then I can offer the rook trade. I'm not going to think about it too much. Quick blunder check. So he can go laterally to a couple of squares. Oh, so I could take and then put the bishop here. Pushes it. Is that, yeah, let's just get rid of that. Let's just get rid of that rook. And so he doesn't take with the knight. It's okay. He wants a central pawn. We can get a pawn this way. There is, oh, he wants to, it doesn't trap it. It does kind of bury it for a little bit, but I'm going to win a pawn here. It's worth it to me. Oh, that's interesting. This could dominate my knight. But eventually I should be able to kick it out. I'm going to take the bounty. Yeah, so he can go to d6. My knight can't move for the moment, but... Okay. Yeah, there you go. And now he goes here. He's playing quick. I don't like that it is a newer count. So I think I should escape while I can. And he shouldn't be able to do too much damage. You know, these have a limited ability to attack. So 95. Oh, that's interesting. I can still just escape. And again, I'm going to escape while I can. Just so I don't have to waste time on it. He can bring in the king again. Makes sense. Okay. I might just go here so that my knight can... try to return home. I'm just being careful. I don't want to lose this. Is this a move? Yeah, see? Ooh. Okay, boom, boom, and then I can come back. Okay, so let's do this. I think he needs to move the knight. I don't think he can. I mean, it's possible, but you would think he has to move the knight. And at this point, I might be able to just sack a piece. But there's no need to sack the piece. But yeah, so he comes back. Okay. So I'm going to bring the king here. Threatening knight d2, but then his king's going to be in. He's making it tricky for me for sure. G3 isn't bad. Okay, so G3 looks good here. Could also trade a pawn. Oh, is this check something? I don't think so. Yeah. So if he takes h6. Yeah. So I could do this. G3 might be something as well. G3, F3. Here, he's got two pieces under attack. Knight G2, I take this one. Okay, let's try G3. I'm not 100% sure about it. Oh wait, there's this. I don't like that. No, I'm going here. Yeah, it's funny. I'm up a whole piece, but my bishop is so bad. It's not that simple. It shows you just how bad a bad piece can be. 14 on YouTube, 3 on Twitch. I heard a noise. Yeah, so I'm going to grab this. Okay. H6. Yeah, do I have this here? Maybe F3 and get the bishop out. Quick blunder check. Looks good to me. Finally, the bishop can breathe. Hello, Godu. Why? It's kind of a weird thing to say on stream, no? Okay, yeah, let's just go here. Quick blunder check. This might look silly to you guys. Like I'm just up a full piece, but you can't be too careful. Okay, I'm just going to push a pawn at this point. Wait, did I blunder? I blundered. See what I mean? No, never mind. I can take it. I didn't say that. I was joking. Okay, let's just push it. Rook pawns. I mean, I don't know how he stops it. Knights are so bad against rook pawns. Even if I didn't have an extra piece here. You're another person to say it's weird to say it. How else can you phrase it? Well, it's weird. I mean, it's like okay, so if I push, he's got to come in. And he's just going to go in front of it. Can I hit this? Maybe. Oh, how do I convert this? How do I attack this pawn? Here. Okay, I can come in here maybe. he's got this check. It's kind of annoying, but I gotta play something. He's defending so well down a piece. Okay, let's go here. He has to push. He can go here if he wants, but my king will get active. So h5 to attack the pawn again. Attack the pawn again. And now he can't defend it. And he doesn't, he's got this, I guess. So let's stop that. Stop that. I can't take here though, so I'm going to have to bring in the king. Actually, maybe I should have just went here. Would have been better. King d3 would have made more sense. King d3 would have made a lot more sense. Down to a minute now. He's defending unbelievably well. He's down a full piece. Okay, so now, wait, I was going to attack this somehow. I already forgot how I was going to attack it. Oh, I was just going to take it. Man, I'm losing it. My over-the-board rating. But isn't the online rating that matters? Okay, so what do I do? This? He just moves the knight somewhere. Doesn't achieve too much. Okay, let's stop the knight from being productive. He's going to have to come back. Just going to threaten the a pawn. I'm getting very low on the clock here. Getting very low. I'm going to take this way. Okay, I really have to dial in now. I'm really low on the clock. He's making this so hard for me. Here, finally. God damn. God damn. Okay, now he resigns. He should have kept playing. Why resign now? It makes no sense. Does it make any sense to you guys? Keep playing or resign earlier. Why resign now? I'm down to 33 seconds. Resign 10 minutes ago or keep playing. You should keep playing. Doesn't make any sense. But I guess he was miserable. It's not fun playing down in the losing position. GT fan. You can see my online rating here. Hello, Joel. Ooh, that was exactly 4 points to get me right back to 2100. But to me, that's not 2100. To me, 2100, you need to be secure in there, like 2140, 2150. This is a high 2000 still. Let's analyze that game. So 13 on YouTube, 8 on the Twitch. That's good for Twitch. No, he still should have kept playing. It really did. Or resign earlier. I had 33 seconds. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, this is the old Steinitz. Honestly, I can't remember if I take on c6. I don't. You can, but you can also take with a bishop. You can do anything in these lines. But I think this is correct. And then I burned. Oh, this is where all my time went, by the way. I just on this move because, yeah, I've always just castled kingside here. It's very natural. We castle as soon as possible, and it's not bad. But I think the engine usually gives just a, like a 20 center pawn or 10 center pawn difference to castling queenside. In both cases, you can play rook d1, but if we castle queenside, we have carte blanche to just attack everything here. So I'm curious what the computer will say. It did end up winning a piece though. After e5. No, not after e5. I think this was his mistake with queen g4. So had he not done that, he might already just be in trouble though, right? I think he might have to play knight e8. Maybe he has c5, but that just delays things. So I think he might have to play knight e8. And I'm winning a pawn here, right? Takes. Yeah, so black's already in trouble on move 9. Yeah, so maybe bishop g5 is best. Yeah, you're just down a piece. So let's look at that with the engine. Just the first stage of the game. And I might, if I'm in the green, I am in the green on rapid. I might circle back to blitz just to, because I'm in the red and blitz tonight, I think. Ooh, we like that. Okay. Ooh, my God. No inaccuracies, but he blundered a piece. Lichess will be pretty nice to us when we just up a piece. But I'm really curious about here. Yeah, bishop g5 is the top move, followed by bishop e3, and like bishop f4, f3 is in there as well. But yeah, normally I think like if we look at the database, if you guys can see. Now I have this from 2023 onward. Yeah, see 80%. This is 80% of the time I castled. In one game I played bishop e3. I don't know why I would do that. I guess yeah, you can always just move the bishop back. But most of the time I've castled here, and I've done well. 75% win rate was that. But what has Lichess done here? So Lichess 2000 and higher on rapid. Most, whoops, wrong color. Most have played bishop g5 actually. And then 32%, so about a third played bishop g5, a third played castled. Sure. But yeah, most players aren't castling kingside. They are castling queenside. So they know better than me. So either bishop f4 or bishop g5, the computer likes. Bishop e7 is apparently best. Yeah, queenside castles. So black played this correctly. Now e5 is tied with a bunch of other moves, but I like how direct it is. So I guess this is the key move. Black has to play knight d5. But if you look in the database, so even players 2000 and higher, almost nobody's playing knight d5. So these are decently strong players. Look at it. Only 2% of players are playing knight d5 here. In rapid 2000 and higher. Only 2%. 8 games out of like 350 or something. Even though, I mean, yeah, it's not the first move you would think of, at least for me. And every other move is just completely winning for white. So I'm definitely going to castle in that position in the future. Most people, the vast majority, are playing knight e8, but then I think we just win a pawn. I think we just take. Oh wait, I forgot that the knight defends this. If knight takes, I guess knight d5. I mean, white has a lot of pressure there, but yeah, I thought we were winning a pawn there, but we're actually not. Maybe that's why people are playing knight e8 so freely. But yeah, bishop g5 was good. Bishop g5, e5, and black is in trouble. I'm just going to open up my dishwasher because it keeps beeping at me I'll be back in 20 seconds. And actually, I'm going to go pee as well. Sorry. I'll be back again. Good time for you to go to the bathroom. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see how many viewers I lost during that 2-minute break. Oh, not too bad. 13 on YouTube, 6 on. Okay, you guys stayed around. Thanks for sticking around. So I'm going to shift to Blitz just because I'm in the red today on Blitz. And I want to get those rating points back. Okay, 2054 was a bird from white. Second bird of the night as black. Oh, so he's going to go for Stonewall. Stonewall. Oh boy, what do we do against a Stonewall? What do we do? This is trading off our bad bishop for his good bishop. So I think we have a bit of a victory right there. And I don't know. At this point, I'm just making moves because it's Blitz after all. Not sure what to do here. Is f6 a move? Oh, I just dropped a pawn, maybe? Did I? Yeah, I dropped a pawn. Shit. I dropped a knight. Yeah, that's game. Okay, I'll resign. Damn it. God damn it. Okay, yeah, I just can't play Blitz. I dropped a piece. Oh my god, I'm not playing this guy. He's 2600. Give me a break. Give me a break. And the losing streak continues on Blitz. I'm alternating between f4 and e4. Is this a move? And then g4. Probably not a move. But I remember tends to be an idea in the Scandinavian positions, but I don't know if I can be this aggressive. What's he going to do about it though? He wants to go here. So bishop g2. Yeah, should I take now? Take now. Queen e2. This is undefended, but I have a check. Okay. Okay, let's just go here for now. He might want to push because g4 is under fire. That's annoying. Okay, let's come back. I should have went there to begin with, probably. Okay, I'm going to castle queenside if he lets me. Let me know in the chat if you prefer me playing blitz or rapid, or you don't care. Okay, he might want to c5 maybe. Okay, let's just go a3 first, see what he has planned. I think he's not going to take on c3. Oh boy, I'm in a pickle. I'm in a pickle. This is passive as hell. Okay, bishop here now. Okay, c5, I can take. Yeah. This is interesting. Knight d5. Bishop a3. Knight f4. Yeah. Got this knight f4. God, my time. I gotta. Oh, so it's slow. So push. I guess I'm just trading at that point. Yeah, I still don't want this. So bishop a3 when I can. Knight c3 now is a move. Okay, let's just play it. I've got no time. Take, and then bishop a3, h3 rather. Bishop h3. My rooks are discombobsed. Chat didn't respond to my question. If you prefer blitz or rapid, or you don't care. King b8. King b1 maybe. King b1. DMX prefers blitz. You can watch me lose faster. Take that knight now. He's hitting h4. Okay, gotta soften him up. Rook b3 is interesting, but yeah, I'm all in here. I'm all in. I don't have anything. I'm losing, but I have to be aggressive. Karen Z prefers rapid. So what about a mixture like I'm doing? Best of both worlds, right? What do you guys think about a mixture? Okay, let's just go here. 40 seconds. The thing is, I'm attacking, so pressure. Here, the rook. This is a threat now. 32 seconds. Where did he go? Push the pawn. A6. Okay. Keep this. Still a threat. Okay. Still a thing. Push. Check. This. Here. Check. Here. Okay. Oof. Oof. Ah, stressful. Ah. Okay. That was a tough one. Tough game. Every game's tough, man. I already forgot the opening. What was it? What the hell was that opening? Oh, it was Scandi, right? It was a weird Scandi. Yeah, a weird Scandi. Yeah, so I remember this back when I used to play e4 all the time. This is an idea that white can play. When the bishop is on f5, you put a knight on e5, you go g4, you go h4. Engine really likes it. It's not really in the database. Kieran said, could I have one, not of one, the queen near the end? Well, I had 5 seconds on the clock. I was just, could I have won the queen? I mean, maybe. I mean, I'm winning here because I'm up a rook, but I was just trying not to get mated and flagged. So that's all I was caring about was a clock. But yeah, earlier on, as I was saying, you can go g4, h4, but it's usually through a different series of moves. I think it happens more often with something like bishop g4, not in this case, but for example, knight f6, bishop, like a knight f3, bishop g4, h3, and then even bishop h5, g4, knight e5, bishop g6, h4. So like it usually happens more like this. And if you don't know that it's good from the computer, it can be scary to play because you're all in. Oh, you're not all in. White could still castle queenside if necessary, but you can't castle kingside anymore. So I went with that same approach here, just g4 right away. Yeah, and then once he created Luft for the bishop, I took. Now there's some bird lines where you don't actually take, and I think you go h5 in some bird lines, and I forget why it's good. It's something to do with something. I actually think it's something to do with like rook g8 and g7. Yeah, but there's some bird lines like this. Oh, no, it might be because it severs the connection. Not in the Scandi, but I wonder if it works here as well. You kick the, and then you go g5. Yeah, it almost works here, right? h5, bishop h7, g5, because the rook can't recapture. So hg, and then bishop g5. So I wonder, it's probably taking on g6 is better here, but I'm curious what the computer will say. I went just straight after that e3 pawn. I lose the tempo here. I probably should have played bishop d2 first. So I lost the tempo, but and I'm not sure about knight b1, but it's a blitz game. And things, yeah, he got probably equality here. And then I just started to attack because it's blitz. And then he dropped a pawn. And then he dropped a rook coming up. Yeah, there goes the rook. And then somebody was saying rook a3. Oh, here, rook a3. Yeah, no, the rook had to stop his queen. Yeah. Yeah, and then I was just trying to not flag. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. I'm curious about the G and H pawns. Take a look at the opponent's account, see who we beat. Nobody special. 10 on YouTube, 4 on Twitch. I'm pretty happy though. Like about a year ago, around a year ago, I switched from E4 to F4 after playing E4 for like 7 years, and only E4. Just switched to F4 overnight, and then I only played F4 for almost a full year. And then about a month ago, I started incorporating E4 in again. And now I'm doing 50-50, which is kind of what, like, that's what I wanted. So now I have 2 openings as white. And is my F4 as good as my E4? I know theory on E4 like far deeper, but I understand the positions in F4 as much as I do as E4, I think. They're pretty close, I think, my E4 and F4. And if we look at the database here, now this is rapid. Maybe I should look at blitz as well. Actually, I'm curious. I'm going to do first just blitz between the two. That can't be right. Is that right? I don't, wait, 1,000? Because I don't think I played that many blitz games. Apparently I did. It's hard to believe. So in blitz, so can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. 51-42 as E4 over the past 3 years. Now, this isn't quite fair because this also includes the first few months of me playing F4, which I had no idea what I was doing. But actually on blitz, my bird is slightly better performance rating. You can't see it on your end because of the software. It doesn't show the tooltip in the browser for you guys, but yeah, my F4 is 6 points higher performance rating on blitz. And then for rapid, I think E4 is a little bit better. Yeah, E4 is still a little bit better on, but again, if I change the time, the since time, that might change, but it's hard to change the. Actually, I'm so curious. Okay, I'll set it back to January, but I'm going to go ahead. I'm really curious about this. Let's put it to 2026 January. So the past 8 months. I'm super curious. So here, yeah, you can see I only played 31 games on E4. So it's still pretty close. Even though the win rate looks crazy for E4 here. It's 20 points higher, 23 points higher for E4. So it's pretty close still, and it's not the best sample size. What I'm trying to say is my F4 is about the same as my E4 for performance. And I've been playing it probably just under a year. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now I know 2 openings. Now I know 2 openings as white. And I'm curious, I'll look at it from the past 8 months on blitz. And the difference, wow, there's a massive difference there. My E4 blitz is so much better than my F4 blitz. But that again includes when I was newer to the bird. Okay. Anyways, let me change that back to 2023. I was super curious about that. Okay. What was I doing? I was going to look at this game. Yes. So the G4. It didn't like 90. Okay. It's 95 too premature. Let me refresh. Oh yeah, there's 97, and then I don't have time for G4. So it's suggesting any normal move here. If he commits, well, okay, so bishop d3. Yeah, okay, I guess, yeah, we can't do it in this case. Yeah, I think if we get a tempo on the bishop, then we can do it. So for example, if we, like this line that I was saying earlier, h3, and, oh no, here we don't get a tempo on it, but like this, and then you go 95, and then knight d7. Well, there's different variations of this. I have to keep refreshing. The stupid engine doesn't work on the browser. Knight d7. Oh yeah, so here we just have h5, and he drops the bishop. No, wait, no, sorry, wrong line again. I hate the engine on this. Okay, knight d7. Apparently we can play anything, and it's +2. g5 now. Yeah, it's awkward for black. Okay, but in this game, this doesn't quite work because of knight d7. Now I was curious in this position if it likes h5. No, it doesn't. So I think what I was thinking of is very specific to that one bird position. So taking was best. And then if you look at the graph here, black grinds his way to a better position. Wow, rook h3 is an idea. I think just to create a battery on the e file, I presume, eventually. Kind of weird though, doesn't want to do it anytime soon. Bishop h3 is a move. Also kind of, I mean, okay, it has, yeah, there's reasons behind that. Actually, bishop h3 makes a lot of sense. G5 actually looks good too. Yeah, so I had better moves than bishop e3, but it splits. And then here, yeah, I think I should have just played bishop e2 or d2 right away. And then it didn't like rook takes. Yeah, I wasn't sure. It wants to activate the knight a little bit, but I thought then I could go back to c3. I don't really care about that too much. And then I blundered here. Why is it a blunder? King a2 takes. Maybe because it wants to play c4. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't really understand, and I don't want to spend too much time looking into it. I don't understand why this is so bad. Might just be because he's going to get h4, but like king a2 takes an h4, bishop h1. I don't really understand. I don't understand. Eventually, yeah, eventually it wants to play c4. Oh wait, you can't do that. Oh, I see. You can't take that pawn. Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, but I don't fully understand it. And then this was just a time scramble. In fact, this rook h8 is winning now. I can't stop his pawn. Would have been close. He had 14 seconds, and I'm still attacking. It would have been very close. Okay, I will play another blitz because I'm still in the red, I think. Only thing I learned there was that knight d7. When I played 95, it was a little early because black had knight d7. Okay, playing another blitz game here, trying to get the rating up on blitz. Oh god, we have one of the most dangerous lines that I ever face in the openings I play, the poison pawn. I did review this just earlier today. If F5, because somebody played this against me yesterday. I reviewed these two lines very briefly today. Yeah, now. Yeah, these are the two main lines. And if he plays f5, I'm going to play MVL's move. I didn't used to play it. Okay. No, yeah, this one I play MVL's move. I just looked at this today. That's funny, hey? So this loses the game. I think white can take, but I think bishop. Yeah, this is best. And then I didn't review it past this, unfortunately. I think it's knight fd7. Yeah, so this is MVL's move. There's basically the bishop on h4 is a slight nuance. It's like infinitesimally better than taking on e5 right away. There's some variations where this can prove useful for the bishop being on h4. Okay, how do I take? Because here there's rook b3, and I got to be careful. Maybe I should just come back. But then this helps me castle. Boom, bam. Okay, I'm going to take here. Hopefully it's not a blunder. Rook b3, queen c5. Okay, I can still go here. Just getting it out of harm's way. So bishop b3. And I might castle there. Oh. Complicated. Castles. Giving him his pawn back. Am I threatening to take here? This will be fun for me to analyze later. Okay, let's just give it a check. Okay. I think I can take here. No, you can take with the knight because I had this check. Oh, this is so interesting, this position. I can't, I mean, I only have a minute. I just got to whip out moves. But it's definitely interesting. I've got this now. Yeah, the position is so interesting. It's too interesting. Defending this bishop. He might, yeah, f5 is going to be annoying. Only a minute on the clock. What an interesting game. Too bad it's blitz. Too bad it's blitz. Take. Here, 50 seconds. 95. No, I can't go 95. So take on b8, b1. Okay, here. Oh, shit. Okay, whatever. Sorry for the swearing. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm actually down on the clock. Yeah, I love analyzing this opening. One of my great joys is opening study, deep analysis. I only have the tiniest edge on the clock here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I lost. He's so fast. Yeah. I could have flagged him, but I don't deserve it. It's dumb though, because it was obviously the clock. I lost it here. Blundered a piece. Too bad. Oh, and it sucks because his account is fake too. Oh, damn it. Okay. But it was an interesting opening anyways. Currency. It's still available to download, I think. You can just download it yourself. It's free. Chess position trainer. So if we go back to that Tabia, yeah, it's funny. I reviewed this earlier today or yesterday. I think it was earlier today, but only up to move 11. But memory says it's knight fd7. I think generally we don't want to take because it opens up the F file. Like white can castle and then plow down on the F file. But I was just relying on memory here. This was, I don't know. This was very interesting sacrifice. Probably it's not good. And then it just ran. Yeah, then I win a piece here. It really sucks to. I'm up 2 pieces at one point, and then the clock. Well, and then I drop one. Yeah, I got. I mean, there's no increment, but still, I'm up 2 pieces. I should not have not won this game. I should have won this game. Is what I'm trying to say. Up 2 fall pieces. That was all me. It was okay. Let's look at that with the engine. But yeah, the nuances between H6 and it's like super subtle. Like if I turn on the engine here, I have to refresh every time. Yeah, so right now the engine at a shallow depth says it's equal. Like both moves are the same. There's also knight fd7 here. I forgot about that you could play that. But H6, I like H6 because it gives white chances to go wrong. Again, if they take the knight, then I think I said it was a game over or black's winning, but it's -1. That's about as much as you can ask for. -1. I think it's even better than -1 if you let it run deep. Yeah, but there is bishop takes as well, but yeah, I don't remember that so much. So it's here we have knight d7. So yeah, black has the tiniest edge here. So really bishop h4 is best. And then I couldn't remember. So this was a mistake. Knight fd7 was a mistake. It's saying bishop e2, and if we take, wow. Oh, I think I've looked at this before. Knight takes e6 and it's game over. +4. Check. And then we have to sack a piece here or a pawn for a move, and then we just get mated. So we have to go g5. Oh, yeah. So wow. That's if he had played bishop e2. Because then he's threatening to take on e6 here. I told you this is a very dangerous opening. But other moves are still good for white. Bishop d3, rook b3 first, and then bishop e2 probably. Yeah, it just delays bishop e2. So bishop e2 is very strong here. So we take first, and then we go knight fd7. I thought we don't want to do that because of the f file. Often you don't want to do that. Bishop e2 now. But apparently we can do it. or rather, yeah. Okay, so first I have to take here, then I go knight f7. Takes, knight f7. I think g5 is a move too, but it's I think I looked at these before. I didn't really like the corresponding positions at the end. So knight e4 is the top move. Every other move is much better for black. I only vaguely remember looking at this before. The whole h6 line is new to me. Like I used to not play h6. I used to take on d5 right away. So here I used to take, or did I go knight f7? I think I used to take and then knight f7. That's why I also got confused. No, still we take first both times. And then, yeah, this is very similar. But again, if you go deep into these lines, there's some subtleties with the bishop on h4. In this case, it'll transpose, though. Yeah, in a lot of cases, it will transpose. It's funny. There's some lines in this bishop g5. I think there was a famous game by Caruana where he played. It was like all the commentators were going crazy. I think it was. I think he played c3 later, and it is the top engine move. I've looked at that deep. I've looked at some of these lines to like move 40. It's crazy. But I haven't played them in so long, as you can tell. Because this is only move like 11, and even then I was forgetting stuff. Guys, I think I'm going to end it there, mainly because my throat is getting really strained from talking nonstop for 2.5 hours. So let's do a recap of how today's session went. So I played 9 blitz games, down 2 points on blitz, and played 3 rapid. I thought I played more than 3 rapid games, but I played only 3 rapid games apparently. 1 win, 2 draws. So overall up 4 points today. I'll take it. Still have a long ways to go to where I feel happy, but it's in the right direction. So gained 4 points today, 8 points yesterday, 7 points the day before that. Hopefully I can finish in the green again tomorrow. I'm back to 2100, if you can call it that, on rapid. But again, have a long ways to go on both of them. Thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch. I'll see you in about 21 hours from now. Have a good night. See you.